I am Avery Rodriguez.
I'm Marshawn Williams.
We are the Kellis Cougars, and you are watching Friday Night Fever.
And what is up, Arizona? It is my favorite time of the week. Good evening, everyone. By the way, we're repping PB tonight. Thanks for the shirt, Coach, and thank you for staying up with us on Friday Night Fever. We are celebrating 35 years of Arizona's longest-running and #1 high school football show. I'm Cameron Cox. We're going to check in with Lena Washington, as always, on the road in a moment. But first, we start with our Friday Night Fever Game of the Week. Thanks to everyone that voted for the 5th annual Holy Bowl. Listen up.
They think they're going to come here and be physical with us, and it ain't going to freaking happen. It is not going to happen. Nothing's more fun than this. Play with your teammates, play against old teammates. If you're not ready, if you're not fired up, don't come out of this locker room, understand? Let's go.
Roger that, Coach. Battle of the Unbeatens. Brophy hosts the Notre Dame Prep. Saints are going to be tough in 5A, but the Broncos, they are ready for the open. Dominic Woods, the sack and safety. Brophy up 9-0 early. Offense getting the fans going. Caden Vandenbosch, this kid, he can throw it, he can run it. The 10-yard touchdown. Get to doing some push-ups. Come on, it's going to be a long night on the Fever. Brophy keeps pouring it on in the second quarter. Harrison Chambers. Shout out to the old line. How about that hole right up the gut? Touchdown. It's 23-0. Then right before the half, the Broncos keep giving fans more to cheer about. Just throw it to Fitz. Heard that before. Vandenbosch rolling. Devin Fitzgerald down there. Catch. Open. In. Touchdown. Brophy up 37-0 at the half. Broncos go on to win big. 40-0 the final.
I felt great, coming out here with the team. We're working all this is a big game. It's like one of the rivalries we have, both the Catholic schools. It was nice to start the game out with a prayer in the center. But, we just came locked in, and we just did what we had to do.
It feels good, obviously, to come out with a shutout against our rival. So, obviously, it feels good. I think we got out of this thing healthy. It's another big deal for us because we have a big game next week against Basher, who I believe is ranked #1 in the state. So, we got to be ready for those dudes.
All right, more highlights. Pinnacle hosting ALA Queen Creek. Pinnacle down 28-6, coming off that big win over Horizon. Here comes the comeback. Wyatt Horton finds Charlie Tabor right there for the score. Cuts the lead to 2 scores, but the Patriots wouldn't let this one slip away. Brandon Brown in for the touchdown. ALA QC wins it 34-19. Undefeated Cactus Shadows hosting Higley. Oh, look at this entrance. Knights trailing 7-0. Luke Haugo, Tavion Sewing, find him. Kid's got a cannon. Gosh, this offense can roll. Just like that, outruns the ref. We are tied at 7. Falcons, though, they answer right back. They got the real deal playmaker. I think one of the best quarterbacks in the state. Devon Dixon, all business, in for the touchdown. And the ball to the officials, sir. How cool is that? Keep this thing moving. Higley showing off the speed again. Jaden Taylor, walk that tightrope down the sideline. Stay in bounds. Woo! This game came down to the end. Higley hands Cactus Shadows. Loss #1, 56-50 the final. Coach Zuby's 100th win at Higley. And we had a wild game between Corona del Sol and Saguaro. Look at this, tied at 14 right before the half. Bad punt, caught by Aiden Whitaker. Returned for the touchdown. You kidding me? Just like that, Saguaro up 21-14 at the half. Then late in the game, tied at 35. Less than 20 seconds left. Saguaro tries the deep shot on second down. Pass is going to be intercepted. Jamar Patterson, look at him go. Go, go. Takes it all the way inside of field goal range with 4 seconds left. Tyreek Zambukovic, you kidding me? From 48 yards out, it's good. Wow, they carried him off the field like Rudy. Go Aztecs. Corona del Sol wins 38-35. Congrats to Coach Barrow, by the way. All right, time for our Fever Spotlight. One of the biggest games of the night is also one of the most important games every year. Jake Garcia at Highland High School remembering number 88.
A joyous night for Highland as they stay undefeated and hand Chandler its first loss of the season.
A different kind of joy for the parent of a former Highland star, the past and present inextricable and intertwined.
Was the type of kid that always had a smile on his face and always made you feel good.
Memories made on this Friday night at Highland High. For one proud parent, this place has a way of bringing back some of the best and some of the worst.
You can't be more devastated and rocked as we were.
Bruce Cooper is a familiar face. His son was a household name.
He did whatever the coaches wanted, and he was an ultimate team player.
Marquise Cooper flew when he was a Hawk, so high he made it to the NFL before a boating accident took his life in 2009.
Part of that remembrance is the Marquise Cooper Scholarship.
Tonight, a scholarship awarded in his honor to a player who shares his passion. Coop says it's a night that always means the most.
They embrace Marquise's memory, and they embrace his legacy here. And it means a lot to me and my family.
The game itself lived up to the billing. 2 unbeatens who refused to lose. Pick it up in the first half with Highland in front by 7. Sophomore Cruz Cullimore easy cruising on the jet sweep. His rushing score makes it a 14-0 game. Comeback for Chandler jump-started by Hamisi Juma. 3-star recruit has eyes only for the end zone. It's 14-7. To the second half, Tristan Halsana has his heart set on tying the game. Tough man touchdown does just that. The game on the line and something's got to give. So the perfect time for Logan Bonham's first career interception. The game-winning pick 6 sends Highland to a 5-0 start.
I just saw the ball come to me, and then I was like, oh, shoot, I got to jump and catch it. And then when I caught it, I was shocked, I'm not gonna lie.
There's a good chance these guys will see each other again, just like they did last year in the playoffs. Highland will no doubt be battle-tested. They get another undefeated juggernaut in Red Mountain next week. Reporting in Gilbert, Jake Garcia, 12 Sports.
Thanks a lot, Jake. Coop, we love you, buddy. 40th meeting between Poria and Cactus, 14-14 at the half. Tay joined player. Runs it right at the middle. Look at those sweet uniforms from the Cobras. 21-14 Cactus at this point. More Cobras. Coach Bellis has this offense just kind of going, right? Antonio Casillas down the middle. Touchdown pass. All of a sudden, just like that, it's 28-14 Cobras. That offense, when it gets rolling, they can just keep it going. One more time for player. He's going to put this game away for good. And Cactus, big rivalry win tonight. Let him finish. Let him finish. Get in there. Get in there. Touchdown. Beats Peoria 35-14 the final. McClintock hosted Siena got a Tucson. How about those Chargers 5-0 for the first time since 03? Jackson Knutson threw 4 more touchdowns, giving him 25 on the season. McClintock, big winners on Thursday night, 40-14 the final. Back on the Northwest side, Northwest Christian hosting Eastmark. Crusaders rolling early. Lackey wall work, scrambles. Keep going, keep going. Woo, breaking some tackles in for the touchdown. 7-0, pop the purple smoke, right? You know how they do it out there. But here comes Eastmark, Maximino Caneno right there in for the sweet touchdown. 7-7 at that point, but Northwest Christian finds a way to win this one. 16-7 the final. Shout out to the Greenway Band. Crank it up, right? It's always a good way to start with the band members. They put in some work, by the way. Thunderbirds punting early on. Good stop by the defense. Matthew Theall, but the Demons could not score on the short field. Titans scored a lot. Elijah Little slicing through the defenders. Seen a lot of them this year on the Fever. Thunderbird stays unbeaten, winning 42-0 the final. Moon Valley hosting Alhambra. Shout out to Cody Cameron for pointing out the performance of Moon Valley DB Christian Vasquez. Look at this, the captain with 2 interceptions, including taking this one back 80 yards for the touchdown. That's an Oski. That's pretty cool. Rocket Pride, Moon Valley wins 46-6. And Smile, you're on Friday Night Fever. Hey guys, how's it going? 2 best teams in 2A right now. Phoenix Christian hosting Highland Prep. Michael Harmon, Ruben Guerrero right there for the touchdown. 16-0 Cougars early. I'm telling you, this little guy right here, he's like, hey, throw it like that. Throw it like that. Do that again, roger that. How does that work? Another quick pass, another quick touchdown. Phoenix Christian, when they get rolling, they are hard to stop. And this was a big one, 67-0 the final. Hey, congrats to Coronado head coach Rick Benjamin. He was named Cardinals Coach of the Week after leading the Dons to a win last week. First win for the program in 2 years, snapping a 30-game losing streak, but they ran into a very tough Scottsdale Christian squad on Thursday. Eagles put up a bunch of points and go on to win 56-0. More highlights in a moment, but first, hey, Lena. Hey, guys, how's it going? 2 best teams in 2A right now. Phoenix Christian hosting Highland Prep. Michael Harmon, Ruben Guerrero right there for the touchdown. 16-0 the final.
We are out in Cougar country. I have my friends Natalie and Angel, the drum majors for the RSK Marching Corps. They're gonna send us out to the break with a fight song. Let's rock it.
Oh yeah, we got head tap to number 1. It's gonna be on. Yeah, we're gonna go head tap. That's the play, head tap.
Head tap. So let's see. Flag football. Girls, don't let me down, ladies. Jasmine, especially you. Here we go. Let's get with the snap. Come on, fellas. Head tap. Here we go. Gilbert Tigers taking on Snowflake. I'm gonna try and get in the action. All right, send it off to Brock. He's gonna send it off to Carson, who hopefully is gonna get that pass. And there you go, Snowflake, huh? You're gonna go right up against Carson. Everyone who's watching from Snowflake right now, what do they need to know about Gilbert?
Hey, we're really here. We're here to shock the world, and we're here to make a difference.
Oh boy, thanks Emma. Snowflake hosting Gilbert. Tigers all juiced up, as you saw on Friday Morning Fever. Avon Short fights in for the touchdown. Gilbert liked it up 17-14 at the half, but folks, it was all Loboes in the second half. Maybe the play of the year, like Jacob Leduc. What is happening? Somehow escapes all that traffic, voids like 7 sacks, breaks free, 75-yard touchdown. Loboes outscored him 16-0 in the second half and go on to win big, 30-17 the final. I'm just saying, I think we need to figure out a way to get Emma Jade up there to Snowflake one day soon. Welcome back out to Friday Night Fever. I'm Cameron Cox. This is Arizona's #1 and longest running high school football show. Of course, we are celebrating 35 years of the Fever. Time to head back out on the road. Lena Washington is out there on the kind of the northwest side, hanging out with Kellis High School. Hey, Lena.
Welcome to Cougar Country. Raymond S. Kellis hosting the Trevor Brown Bruins. RSK's defense on display early going. The Cougs ready to hit somebody in this one, and we have our first turnover of the game. That's Jason Estrada making a play, and that leads to the first touchdown of the game. Ronald Cody connects with Nathan Macias. Home team up 7-0. Just over a minute left in the first quarter. It's Cody with the keeper to make it 14-0 Kellis. Sweet play alert in the second quarter. Kellis comes up with the interception. And he takes it back all the way for the touchdown. You've heard of a turnover chain, but how about a turnover two-step? Getting the cheerleaders involved in the celly, you gotta love it. The pick six helps Kellis take a 20-3 lead into the locker room at half. The Cougars stay on the attack in the third quarter, marching down the field to set up another touchdown run from Cody. The two-point conversion is good to extend Kellis's lead. Fourth quarter now, Cougs in control, still lighting up the scoreboard. This time it's Tristan Bacon slicing through the defense and finding the end zone. But how about one more touchdown with style points from David Bedoya, making the catch, staying in bounds, and flashing a smile for our camera. Kellis turns in a dominant performance, 42-3 the final. Cougs improve to 4-1. All right, so I know this was a nail-biter last season. You guys came out with a dominant win, but David, I mean, you sent us off with a little wink and a Michael Jackson lean to the camera. Take me through that final play, that final touchdown.
Well, Ronald knew what it was, and I told him right away that we wanted to get in the backfield, and, my whole life's consistent, so, we've been there. From when we start, we couldn't do it without the brother, the lineman, everybody. It was all team effort, and we got that.
Yeah, shout out to the O-line too, right? Yeah. Now, Caleb, I have to say, I noticed you from the moment I set foot on campus. You were bringing the energy, you were dancing. Tell me where that comes from.
I'm telling you, well, praise the Lord, all my strength comes from God.
All glory to God.
And that's right, all glory to God. And also, too, to the awesome coaches that come out here and serve with dignity. They also serve, coaching us, and not just coaching us, but impacting our lives. So I'm very grateful for that.
I love that, Caleb. I love that. What will it take to get that win over North Canyon and keep this thing rolling?
I think it's just the brotherhood and us staying together. I think that is very strong on this team. It's just connected us, and we can see us vibing through the rest of the season.
I love that. We're vibing out here with the Cougs. I know somebody wanted to eat the W like Jameis. Are we hungry or what? Yeah! You know what it is.
We got to be careful not to lose Lena there. Oh, it's great to hang out with Kellis tonight. Well-deserved W. And I love the turnover two-step. Coming up next to the F&F, Sweet Plays of the Night.
Friday Night Fever, sponsored by Sweet James Accident Attorneys and proud supporter of high school football.
What's up, y'all? This is Gunnar Maldonado, Chandler High School, University of Arizona, and you're watching Friday Night Fever.
Fever Sweet Plays is sponsored by Sweet James Accident Attorney.
Bonham. Bonham.
What's up, y'all? This is Gunnar Maldonado, Chandler High School, University of Arizona, and you're watching Friday Night Fever.
Fever Sweet Plays is sponsored by Sweet James Accident Attorneys.
Here we go. Sweet Plays of the Night. Nominee number one, Caden Vandenbosch right here with a tough throw on the move. But you know who's down there? Throw it to Fitz. Devin Fitzgerald with perhaps one of the tougher catches we've seen all year. Kind of sidesteps in for the touchdown. Sweet feet, sweet play, sweet score. Brophy, by the way, a big win over Notre Dame Prep. Sweet play number 2 coming from our on-the-road team, the Kellis Cougars. Avery Rodriguez, get up there for the Oski. The pick 6 all the way back to the house. And I love this at the end of this. The Cougars, by the way, hit the turnover 2-step celebration with the cheerleaders. Kellis, the big win of 42-3 over Trevor Brown. Last but not least, we got another pick 6. This one with the game on the line. 99 looking like J.J. Watt out there. Logan Bonham, you kidding me? One of the more clutch defensive plays all season. Big reason why the Hawks are undefeated. They beat Chandler tonight, 20-14. Go vote right now on 12news.com and the 12 News app for your favorite play. Of course, the voting goes all week. The winners announced every Friday night right here on The Fever. At the end of the year, all the weekly winners going to be up for the Sweet Play of the Year and a $5,000 scholarship courtesy of Sweet James Accident Attorneys. Hey, and congrats to last week's winner, Johnny Garcia. Johnny be good, great, fast, all the above. From ALA West Foothills, more than 113,000 people voted in this. The 70-yard touchdown won with 55% of the vote. Guardians on a bye week. They are 5-0 to start the season. They host Paradise Honors next Friday. Coming up next on the F&F, we go back out on the road and hear from the head coach out there at Kellis High School.
Friday Night Fever, sponsored by Sweet James Accident Attorneys and proud supporter of high school football.
Start. I could read some.
Hi, this is RSK Spirit Line, and you're watching Friday Night Fever.
Welcome back to Friday Night Fever, Arizona's #1 and longest running high school football show, 35 seasons in, and we are joined by Kellis head coach, Ben Cullis. And coach, this is a homecoming for you. Yeah, give it up. Yes, somewhat of a homecoming for you, a Peoria Unified School District product. How special is it to be home and to guide these young men in this season?
Yeah, it's meant a lot. I mean, it's so small world that our district athletic director was actually in the choir for my mom when she taught.
Wow.
So, yeah, I got a lot of family ties here to the district, and to come here to Kellis and do this has been really special.
And you told me about the Make the Climb mantra. We see it on the backs of the helmets. To start out 4-1 this season, though, how do you keep that rolling? How do you build on this climb?
Yeah, I mean, the whole idea is it's a journey. You know, we're at the halfway point right now, and we can't make the mistake of looking up at the top and thinking about what if in November. So we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it one game at a time and keep climbing.
Well, let's see if we can get something else that's pretty cool to happen, because I know you guys know the two-step, but does Coach have any victory dance moves, guys? I mean, what you got, Coach?
Show us up. Show us up.
Caleb, can you get him to do it? Can it get someone? You want to? Let's see, Coach. It's your time to shine, Coach. Hey, hit the granite. Oh, snaky leg. Snaky leg, yes. You already know what it is on the F&F, hitting the snaky leg with Coach. Victory Friday for the Cougars out here in Kellis. Let's give it up for the guys out in Glendale.
Oh, Coach, that was fantastic, man. Congrats to Kellis. We got to get out there more often, by the way. Thanks, Lena. Social media, Seton Catholic picking up a big win over Australia Foothills, 37-21. They got a big showdown against Snowflake next week. Speaking of winning by 2 touchdowns, AZ College Prep did that thing against Yuma Catholic tonight. Also, thanks to the Castile Colts for tagging us on social media. They got the job done on the road tonight against Mesa, 42-27. Mesa put up a tough fight early on. And finally, a thrilling finish between Paradise Valley and La Jolla. PV has a bunch of injuries, but they've hanged on to win tonight, 35-34. Congrats to Coach Davis and the Trojans out there. And once again, Coach, thanks for the shirt. We got some more scores to read you. Centennial picking up their first win of the year, 42-7 over Boulder Creek. You have Westview beating Willow Canyon 20-6. Horizon beating Millennium tonight, 38-8. What else we got? Mountain Point, Cesar Chavez, the Pride rolling 43-13 the final. Crimson, a shutout win, 34-0 over Winslow. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Week 5 of Friday Night Fever. Remember, if you got a score, picture, video, send it our way. Tag us. We'll show it on the FNF. We'll see you next week, everyone. Good night. God bless.
Cause in the fall, we play football.